Collins. I'm here tonight to speak about a death that's haunted me for nearly 50 years. The death of Danny Lynn Stevens, who died in the custody of the Pasadena police on May 2nd, 1976. I knew Danny. We were both young, from the same neighborhood. A few weeks before his death, Danny and I had an altercation over money that I felt he owed me. During that argument, he hit me with a Zippo lighter that he had in his hand, and it cut my nose. I was angry and I held a grudge. Then, not long after that, I was about 17 years old. I got picked up by the police in Pasadena because a car had been stolen and crashed. I was on foot in the area, and they suspected I was involved. They questioned me and asked who had been driving. I was still upset with Danny, so I gave him his name. The truth is, it wasn't Danny. It was another boy I knew, and he's never been caught or anything. But I've had to live with that mistake ever since. A couple of months later, I was in court, sitting there on another case, when a detective came to talk to me, and the Pasadena detective came to talk to me in the holdover. He showed me a picture of Danny Stevens. He says, "Is this the man you talked about?" I told him, "No, that's not him." He said, "Man, you ain't got to worry, he's dead." You know, and when I was stunned, I was a kid, I panicked. At that moment, I said, "Yeah, that's him." I said, "Okay," and walked off. That was the last I ever heard of him. But I never forgot it, and I never forgot the timing, the way things unfolded. How shortly after I gave Danny's name, he ended up dead in a jail cell. They say he hanged himself with a straitjacket strap, but I've always believed that Danny Stevens was killed by Pasadena police in retaliation. Not for something he did, but for something he was only suspected of doing. Today, I'm publicly stating that I will be filing a Texas Public Information Act request to obtain all records related to Danny Stevens' death, because to this day, there's no newspaper article describing exactly what happened. There's no accountability, no public record explaining what really happened. This isn't about blame, this is about truth, about finally getting answers. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. Next up is Diamond Family.